Welcome back to Ready or Not Latinas. Here we come. This is your homie Jessica, and I can't wait to spill the beans this podcast. We're going to talk about Familia Peluche.
Ooh.
It's gonna be an interesting
We're gonna spill
Yeah.
beans, mole, guacamole,
Pozole,
pozole,
all
everything
the
with the
stuff.
ole.
That's for sure. We are so excited for you guys that are listening to hear all of our experiences,
stories.
juicy stories, and experiences.
For real. Oh, guys, before we get started, I want to say happy birthday to my middle sister.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Liz!
Yeah, it's
Hopefully que te la pases bien, te party.
Yes.
for real. Her with her chill.
Love you.
Yeah, we love you. I guess it came in perfectly because we are
Right,
talking
we are
about
talking about
family.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so who wants to start?
Who? Which one?
Nadie
Which one?
quiere, pero once we
No,
start,
¿Verdad que
nadie va a
sí?
querer.
Nadie quiere.
Nadie va
Ahora
a querer.
sí.
If y'all want, I can start it because I got a lot.
You got
Go
a lot?
ahead,
You got a
go
lot?
ahead.
Go ahead. We're ready. We're
Ooh.
ready.
And just disclaimer, we're not talking crap about nobody individually.
No.
This is just what we see in our everyday, like, experiences or how we catch things, porque mi perspectiva puede ser diferente de esa persona. So definitely we don't want nobody to feel threatened or like we're like coming down on you guys. So
No,
like
no, it's nothing about that. It's
no.
just like I think everybody can relate because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
happens all in the Hispanic community. You know, like we
Yeah.
all got this issue, and even not in the Hispanic community,
Yeah.
everybody can relate. Anyways, let's get started because we got a lot to talk about.
For sure.
All right, so
Okay,
like,
go,
how's
Yesy,
the
go.
relationship? Like, y'all want to know like the relationship side because
Yeah.
I don't have so much, but I can say that I'm closer to my mom's side
Yeah. Same. I think
than
I'm the
the
same.
dad's side.
Yeah, me
I
too.
agree as well. I think
Yeah.
I'm way more closer to mom's side than.
But
Yeah.
when I mean that is like I have a little bit more communication, but not because it comes back to like I still don't communicate with my cousins from my mom's
Yeah.
side like that. You know, like when I mean cousins, I mean first cousins.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
Yeah. Los
'Cause
primos.
los primos, hermanos.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I know they're out there, but do I
No
talk to
nos
them?
conocemos.
No.
Not a lot of them.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
I don't really talk to them. And to be honest, it's like I've tried to stay in contact, like Facebook and all of that,
No.
and Instagram.
At least you friend them.
Yeah, I
You kind of
friended them.
know what's going on because they post pictures, pero no es como que they're in your DMs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like talk like really about family that I'm always surrounded. It's like, you know, like us here, like
Yeah.
así como de familia, nomás así nosotros, right? But like extended, like los tíos, las tías, no. And like I could say this, like when I was growing up, I was surrounded by tíos and tías, but because my mom's relationship with the dad,
Mhm.
you know, wasn't great. I could say, esto lo puedo decir cómodamente, porque el papá mío was never in our lives. Él
Yeah.
nunca estuvo. So, estoy en el punto que
Como
no
que
me
nunca
molesta.
existió.
Ya, no existe.
No existe
Y a
esa,
lo mejor
esa parte.
se escucha feo, a lo mejor se escucha
Fuerte.
feo, pero lo voy a decir. Yo le digo el dijunto. Cuando yo...
Ey, pero es la verdad.
Sí,
That's his nickname.
that's his nickname. That's the nickname que yo le puse a él, el
Sí.
dijunto, because he's like literally es como el vecino, ¿verdad?
Sí, que no lo conoces.
Que no lo conozco. I grew up with him like I could have grew up with the vecino.
Yeah.
As your neighbor. Lo viste de lejito.
De lejitos, you
Sí,
know?
sí.
But he was never there. He
Yeah.
had an alcohol issue going in and out of prison,
Yeah.
you know, cheating on my mama.
Oh.
Girl, I have so much stories about
He
that.
was a hoodlum.
He was a hoodlum.
He's a hood rat.
He was roaming the streets of Apaka. It was embarrassing, but yeah, so like it was not a great relationship.
Yeah.
So at this point, I was telling my mom, I was like, estoy en el punto que si se llega a morir, no me
It
va a
won't
afectar.
affect you.
No
Yeah.
me va a afectar because in reality ya está muerto en mi mente.
Yeah.
Yeah.
estado
It's hard to bring somebody alive that hasn't been there for you.
Was never there, if
Yeah,
anything.
for sure.
Girl, él era de lo más machista too.
Y es que se oye feo para alguien que no conoce tu historia, que no
Exactly.
conoce tus sentimientos, que no tuvo ahí cuando tú necesitabas que es que papá, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
But I feel like obviously people are gonna judge whatever you
Y
say.
déjame decirte una cosa. Recently, like a few years ago, pasó algo, ¿verdad? In the difunto side,
Yeah.
right? Vamos a
Yeah.
decirle igual, el difunto
Yeah.
side,
Yeah.
right? And then there was a certain uncle and a certain tía
Mhm.
that no les pareció the way I was reacting, I guess, in a way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they didn't tell me this. Le hablaron a mi mamá.
Oh, okay, okay.
And they were pretty much letting my mom know, like, que yo me tenía que acercar a Dios, right?
Ujú.
Porque yo tenía que ver, así como yo miro a mi mamá bien, le tengo que mirar igual bien al difunto.
Yeah.
They didn't say difunto, but
Obviously.
Yeah.
but you know, so
Yeah.
like I was like, girl,
Basically judging your feelings,
Yeah,
telling you how to
exactly.
act on
How
a
to
Exactly.
situation.
feel.
and you know, I know they're close to church and all of that, and
Yeah.
I you know, to each his own, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cada
definitely.
quien tiene su opinión en eso.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can come into my life and judge me like that.
Yeah.
And it comes a lot to you guys because I know you have tías and tíos that want to like question the way you're living.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
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 Y siempre están en el chisme,
And I
always
think-
wanting to know what is up, like what are you
Yeah.
doing with your life, what
For
are you gonna
real.
do different
And
than
it's like-
that we didn't.
Yeah.
It's like, what have you done with your life?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Show me. Show me.
Sorry.
And
Just
like
kidding.
I don't like that a lot of the Hispanic older women, mostly, pero también
Mostly,
hombres,
yeah.
se esconden atrás de la religión. Me caga que se hagan eso. Oh, you gotta go to Jesus. You gotta. But then they're two-faced because then you know them. You know their life. You know that they do
La vida que llevan.
on Diosito things, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how would you feel if God knew that you did this? I mean, obviously he
and
knows,
not even
but you
that,
know what I mean?
Isn't
Yeah.
that itself being a hypocrisy? Tú eres de Dios and you're over here judging people and
Yeah.
literally being like, ay, te vas a poner eso, but like, tú quién eres
O
para,
como,
para
yeah,
decir,
o como
oh,
le
tú
dijeron a
quién eres.
Yesenia, like, oh, acércate a Dios and like
Ajá.
forgive because of God. Pero like, who are you? Like, you know, why are you hiding your
Exactly.
feelings towards me behind God? Like,
Yeah.
si tú no me quieres, si no te gustó,
No.
dime.
Yeah.
En vez de-
What
Yo,
bothers you
como
about
yo persona, no me gustó
Ujú.
como tú reaccionaste.
Exactly.
No digas, no pongas a Dios in the middle.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like, and that's a lot of people, they try to hide behind Jesus,
Yeah.
God, whoever the person it is that they follow,
yeah.
they try to
Yeah.
hide behind that. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's because of God. It's because of
Es
no,
como acá
like
mis
tell
ojitos,
me.
Karina,
Say it. Say it.
que no se quería bajar, no, ¿de qué? Que no podía
Oh,
bajarse
yeah.
del carro.
Yep. Because I went to church.
She went to
and
church.
and I did my
Mhm.
confirmation and my primera comunión. So you couldn't. No.
No.
Don't get me off that cart.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go back to episode 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
But yeah, so I don't know, what's your experience? Because I could go on, and it's
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to.
I think my relationship with my relatives, I'm close. Like I love them. Y te lo juro, los quiero con todo mi corazón. Pero he tenido mala experiencia porque obviamente I was a teen mom.
Yeah.
And I feel like they judge me so bad for that. And
De
like,
por sí que they judge. Even I don't think it even belongs in the Hispanic community because everybody judges a girl that gets pregnant at a young
and
age.
if you
Yeah.
really look
Mhm.
into it, my grandma was a teen mom.
Yes,
All of
My
our gra-
all
all
of our grandmas.
grandmas.
They were teen moms,
Allá en México
but
estaban allí.
for some reason I was
12, 13, 14,
Yes, like,
already
Mhm.
married.
yeah. And I feel like I was crucified in
Yeah.
my family. Like
Yeah.
maybe they were nice in my face, but later on as I grew up, I heard que they were talking about me. And like I said in the previous episodes, yo soy bien calmada. Yo soy
Yeah.
bien encalmada, bien pendeja.
Like,
I
don't
was-
say nothing.
no.
Don't like to be mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she's the
don't like
nicest.
confrontation. Like I let things go. Like yo soy esa de, yo pienso que la gente siempre tiene que tener two, three, four, five
chances. Yes,
opportunities.
a very like you give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yes,
Like
and
you're
Okay.
I'm
always like
like that. Y yo quiero mucho porque in one point or another in my life, they have helped me in a little way or a big way. Like
Yeah.
I felt like that, and like I try not to. Oh, try to see the second, like pero mira them. Sorry, my world. I don't revolve around people's. Like
Yeah.
my life is not as important as theirs. Like they're all important to me. I don't know how to explain it, but the
Yeah.
point is that as a child, I saw this family of mine, and I was like, I'm so lucky to be in this family. I love
Yeah.
these people.
Yeah.
But as I grew up, you see the nasty things that grown-ups hide.
Yeah. Si de por sí la familia ya habla del vecino, imagínate de uno de esos.
Exacto, y me da tanta tristeza porque si eso piensan de mí, imagínate la gente que no es mi sangre.
Exactly.
And like,
Si te
sí,
lo hacen a ti.
me habían dicho cosas like, entre ellos mismos se dicen cosas like, y llegó a mí que estaban hablando mal de mí. Entonces, I don't know, pero them questioning my momhood, like, it really turned me like,
Pues a quién no.
and like,
¿Verdad?
I think I would have let it go, but I couldn't let it go for a reason. It was
No.
bugging me.
We're
so
mama
I
bears.
was
We
gonna say
going
that. I was gonna say
out.
once you have kids, I feel like they become your life. They become
For
the
real.
reason why you go for people. Like you
Yeah.
won't step on someone's shoes, but once they fucking come for your kids, like it's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, and the saddest part, I would say that to me was a little sad, was like, if you think I'm doing something wrong as a mother, you as my family member, reach out to me.
Yeah.
Reach out and tell me, where do you think I am messing up?
Or not
And
even
help
that,
me
like,
or guide me or try to give me at least an opinion or
yeah, an
but still
advice.
as family, as my family, no matter how close we are, whatever, if you
Yeah.
have the balls to say that,
to
have the
someone
balls
else.
to someone else, have the balls to say it
But
to
they don't.
me, but they
Yeah.
don't,
But they
and
don't.
it's so sad.
It broke my heart because I was like, te digo, yo tenía esta ilusión de mi familia. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
so
you were
lucky.
Yeah.
Pero cuando y que estaban diciendo cosas de mí, like, it really broke my heart. It
Yeah.
broke my heart.
It really did, and it kind of broke up. They didn't break up the
Yeah,
family,
I know.
but
It broke me up from them.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like,
Yeah.
how am I going to be around them?
Yeah.
They don't
You
well
question them.
because obviously I confronted this
Person.
relative,
Yeah.
and everybody took her side. Everybody that I know took her
But I
side.
think that was a sign, like, okay, so these are the folks that I
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
stay
It
away
really
from.
it showed you who was really there for you if
Yeah.
you were to be like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it was sad, and like obviously I feel like my children were affected because back then, well, we were at birthday parties, and
Yeah.
like they knew their cousins, but now like birthday parties are awkward.
Yeah.
Everybody's grown up.
Yep,
Everybody
and
don't
no
know
one
about each
recognizes
other.
each other.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's the sad part.
and that was like
Y
years ago.
especialmente cuando es una familia grande.
Yeah.
Oh, sí.
Yeah. Y
Yeah.
like me alejé de ellos por mucho tiempo, like
Yeah.
a long, like I can say more than 10 years maybe. I
Yeah.
don't even remember.
Yeah.
The point is that it sounds weird, but I went to a church retreat, and I learned a lot. Like a lot about religion, a lot about myself as a person. And I was like, okay, maybe I should let it go. It wasn't worth it. Like, it's been enough years of, coraje or like.
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
You
like,
live better.
if it wasn't because I love them, I wouldn't have.
Mira, one thing about
That's how you know you're a
Jessica.
good person.
Yes, you have such a huge heart.
I don't know how I would
Y'all
feel
gonna
about
make me
them.
cry.
I don't know how to feel about. I don't know how I would feel about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
being
I'm
attacked.
a mother, myself. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I always said about Jessica. I was like, wow, girl, like,
No.
she has such a big heart and she's willing to forget anything.
And
Girl,
like,
that's the
it
But
opposite.
started
I feel like it
in-
also made you stronger as a person. It
Yeah.
made you
Yeah.
look at like, wow, like, you know what? I don't need no one to back me. I don't need to
Yeah.
want to be there.
Not
Like
just
in
that, I just
What do
wanted to be
you-
the grown up.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, obviously, si sí concibíamos en parties, yo a esta persona no la saludaba.
Yeah.
I literally would skip
Es
them
que si
and
no te
ignore
nace,
them.
yo siempre he dicho que si no te nace, no lo hagas.
Sí, claro, porque
Yeah.
tampoco no quiero ser hipócrita.
Hipócrita,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, like, after this retreat, me nació.
Mira,
Salud.
Joanna y Karina.
We're over here hugging on each other,
Yeah.
guys.
Like, just,
I love you, sister.
Es que te das cuenta, ¿verdad? De qué tan importante es familia.
No,
Or,
guys.
when I say familia, it's like you guys.
Immediate family,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
let me
yeah.
tell you something, I would not be the person I am if it wasn't for my sisters, because I
Yeah.
feel like they were like
We've been
moms
through
to
so
me,
much.
and like I
Yeah.
would tell you guys, but literally my first period they both freaked out, like literally Karina was crying, she like, and Jessica was crying, my mom cried, but like my mom was more worried about why I was bleeding.
Or it's more like who found out
like
first,
who found,
me.
yeah, and
Mm.
like I love my sister so much, I can't imagine.
But yeah, so like back to my story.
Oh yeah, sorry girl.
So yeah, so me nació, le saludé, and I saw that everybody was shocked. Everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Because
is
you were
going
the
on?
bigger person.
Exactly, because wait,
A younger.
yeah, that's the thing. This relative is so much older than me. Like I could say like a good 20 years.
Yeah.
She could be
Maybe
your great
less,
grandma,
maybe 15 years. Nah.
Girl,
15, a good 15, 20
Yo
years
creo,
difference.
yeah.
I
But
could be wrong. She could be a
But
little younger.
But
girl.
still,
But
an
still,
adult,
I
like
was
way older than you
exactly
are.
like in the
Exactly.
moment when she said that, I wanted to say I was like 20, maybe 19, 18. I don't even
Yeah.
remember. But like definitely it shook everybody. And yeah, so we see each other at parties. I say hello.
Yeah.
And it's not awkward anymore. I feel like it's awkward, but it's not awkward.
But the good thing is that you broke the ice between
Yes,
like that.
yes, definitely. And I feel
Yeah.
like it's so hard because le digo, yo esta persona es mi familia, and you know, por algo Dios la puso en mi camino. No sé si fue para que yo creciera como persona, así la quiero mirar.
I think because you're so positive in that side, like you want to see
Hey,
like that, and it's good.
Believe
Go
it or
ahead,
not,
girl.
I am negative Nancy in my life. Yo soy la que
Joanna's
digo,
shaking, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, me.
yo
'cause
soy
I
la
am the
persona
same.
que
Yeah.
yo no puedo, no puedo, no puedo. But when it
Mhm.
comes to seeing life as a whole, I feel like yo soy esa persona que te da 1, 2, 3 oportunidades, 5,000 oportunidades. Pero también soy esa persona que, like, let's say que Yesenia viene a mí y me dice, ay, can you believe, like, esa persona no me habla. Y yo te voy a decir, oye, Yesenia dice, I'm gonna, ¿cómo se dice? I'm gonna block this person. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna talk to this person anymore.
Yeah.
What I would tell you is like, no, like think about them as a person. Like they have a busy life. It could be you know, because at the end of the day, you know, you don't revolve around that person. That person
Yeah.
doesn't think about you 24/7 because it's a
that's true.
life. You have a life. And I
And
think
it's
about
true. And I'm gonna
myself.
I'm still gonna vlog them.
Oh, I know
It's
you
like
are.
they're still gonna be out.
Yeah, I know you are.
Cross
But
me
I know
once.
that's how I see
out.
life. Like
Yeah.
sometimes oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
¿Quién dejó el teléfono prendido?
Yo,
¿Quién?
yo, 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 yo,
Shake
yo,
my
yo,
hand.
yo.
Just kidding.
But,
Es que soy una very important person.
I
I'm
see.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
A ver, and then like, what do you guys think about? Because obviously you guys share the same relatives.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
So
related.
do you have the same type of issues like Jessica, or you have a different?
I would say a little bit, not so much, because I'm very outspoken. I'm very open, and I don't give a fuck.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
love
Like
that too.
I will wear whatever I want to wear. I
Yeah.
will say, I would cuss. I would do whatever
Yeah.
I
But
want
I
to do.
feel like
That's you.
with you
I-
guys, I feel like our relatives are more in your face.
No,
they
but
talk,
I
they talk about me behind my back, pero a ustedes les dicen cosas como
Oh
al
yeah, but like
frente.
sneak dissing almost.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
almost
yeah,
like a
like,
side,
in a nice
like a
way.
side comment almost. But I give Karina props because the people that have came to her and like came at her like a different way, I feel like she's really good at being like, no, like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
that
defending
is this,
herself,
yeah.
just defending herself basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. And I'm very like, como se dice? Like I said, and I'm very enojona. I get
Oh,
mad,
sí.
and
I
I will
know.
pop off, and I will say the wrong thing and not give a fuck.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
know.
And honestly, I have bit my tongue. I've bit my tongue a couple times on certain things
Tú,
that they have.
Karina?
Yes, and you know why? I do it.
Cuando es muy grande.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I do it because I know how crazy I can get and how mean
Okay,
I
so
can
you know
say
your limit.
something. Yeah, and especially because I don't want to hurt my parents' feelings. You know what I'm saying? Especially because it's their family.
Yeah.
So I would hate to hurt their feelings, and then it's like, crap, I can't take it back, you know. But I do have a big heart because, you know, there is a lot of things that it's not certainly done to me, but to my mother, you know, or my father. And and that's where it's like, okay, yeah, it's not me, but you did it towards them, and you hurt them.
They're a branch
and
of
you're
you.
hurting me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that I had, that's what I'm saying, like I bit my tongue, and I've said, like, it's like I wouldn't, when I was younger and I would hear this stuff, I'd be like, what the hell? I'm never talking to them ever again. So I would be like, you know, I'm never talking to them ever again. But it's like, you know what? You can't be like that. You got to be the bigger person and just ignore it. At the end of the day, it's family, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I would say, I just, certain things that I would hear, oh, this person said, oh my God, like you have so many tattoos, or, oh, I heard you have a lot of boyfriends, or certain things like that. And it's like, I'm young.
Business.
Yeah, I'm young. Like if anything, I'm doing as much as I can. I'm doing it safely. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't see that on your side of your family, or you don't see it as much on your side, that I don't know what to tell you, you know, but this is what we're doing on this side. So,
and then, we're in a different time. We're not back in the day. We're a little bit more liberal, you know.
Definitely. And that's what I always, you know, as I was growing up, when I was like 15 or something like that, I would always tell my mom, don't talk about other people's children, because you don't know the children that you have at home.
Exactly. Eso como
I always told my mom that. I always.
I had a tia that was like, oh, pero un día tus hijas van a crecer y van a ser unas putas. Girl, my mama was like, my mom told me that shit. And I'm like,
¿Y qué? Las hijas salieron putas.
I don't know, girl. I don't know. I heard rumors, but like again, I can't judge because I haven't seen it.
Just don't talk about other people's children, because you don't know what you have at your
Don't
house.
put an opinion on other people's lives in general. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Worry about what's going on at your house.
Exactly. If you have not brought a jug of milk, if you haven't paid one of my bills, mind your motherfucking business. Like, you know, like that's my opinion. Like, I mind my business. Like, I've heard things about, like, you know, people that just talk and wanna, you know, be in people's business. I'm like, hey, like, I don't know. You know, I tend not to judge because I don't pay their bills.
Exactly. Es que tiene que ser así.
And even like, you know, I feel like if you don't know me personally, if you don't live in my house, shouldn't, like, you know, have an opinion. Or maybe have an opinion, because everybody is free to have an opinion.
But there's a difference between having having an opinion and then talking about somebody behind their back.
It's like, oh, pero yo creo que, then you're starting things up, you know?
Always the yo creo or yo pienso. It's like, no, tienes que saber. Tú lo sabes o no lo sabes.
Exactly.
You know, it's like that. But sister, Joanna, you as the younger sister, like how did you feel about when you hear these stuff? Because obviously we all heard at different ages.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like me being young, I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I would see a lot of, like, I want to say malicious things, because there were malicious as a kid. Like, I would be like, why are they being like that? Like, I never understood it. I remember there was a year where my mom had went to Mexico, and she left us with a family member. Like, obviously me and my sisters, we didn't have a passport, and so she's like, you know what, guys, like, I'm gonna go. Like, it was her first time ever going as a U.S. citizen. My mom had just got her citizenship, and so we stayed behind. And I kid you not, one night, like, I was in the sala and I was watching Disney Channel, and like, obviously one of my cousins, she got a cookie, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna go ask my tia if I can get a cookie, and she told me no. And I was just like, why? Like, I wonder why. I always wondered why I could not get a cookie. So then, like, after a while, like, I was like, okay, whatever. So I went back, and then even then I like stayed in the sala, and all her kids went to sleep. And she told me to go to my room, and then I couldn't watch TV anymore. And I remember I told Karina, I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, and I was pretty upset. I was like,
Karina literally was like, we're calling mom right now. We're telling her to come pick us up. And I recall that whole summer we spent like maybe just like sleeping there at their house because we didn't know.
And it's so weird porque yo te digo, soy bien cerrada. Yo no miro esas cosas. And my husband's like, oh, you didn't see how he was looking at you?
Yeah,
or how
dude, and I was 8.
acting?
I was only 8 years old, and I could tell.
No, I didn't notice. Yo soy bien despistada. Yo siento que cuando yo tenía la edad de Joanna, I thought I thought my family was the best in the world. I didn't see anything bad in it
until you start like kind of growing up and like just start noticing things.
Yeah.
And it's
when I started growing up and I started noticing, boy, did I notice the dirty looks.
No,
and it's so
like,
sad.
Like
and
I was
it
saying
is
earlier,
sad.
the sneak dissing, like, oh, like what do you like? Oh my God, you're not gonna go to college, so what are you gonna do?
Or
like
my
if there's
kid,
nothing
or be
else
like,
in the world to do.
My kid went to college.
Yeah, my kid's taking advantage. Like
my kids are taking AC classes. My like it's like okay,
and I don't know,
competition.
But I've
like,
always felt like we've been the odd family out.
Really?
I don't know why. Maybe because we're more like crazy on this side.
Man, I don't give a crap if I'm crazy or not. I'm just me. I'm not out here faking it for anybody. And I won't fake it for my mom. I may have faked it a little bit for my dad because my dad was very old school.
Yeah.
Very, very old school. But I don't
like
I don't hide
showed
it
him
now.
your authentic self like
towards the end.
Yeah,
I did. And I told him a lot about because I was like, I want you to know the real me. The crazy like me. You know what I'm saying?
Karina had tattoos and she hid them from my dad for years.
For about 5 years.
Damn.
I have knuckle tattoos.
Yeah.
And I
did that.
She would wear long sweaters. It was
all the
hilarious.
time. I'd be dying
in
out
the
there
heat.
going to the pulga and everything. The pulga is like a flea market and it's so hot. But I would literally like I would hide it because I was so scared of him. But my mom knew. My whole family knew. I'm surprised they didn't tell my dad. But
yeah, but
it's
A big disclaimer, I do want to say I love all of my family out there. I don't want you guys to take it personal.
I said, I love feel like guys. We're lucky to be part of that family.
Even the ones that we're so close to, I feel so fortunate that we are because we're not that close. Well, I feel like I'm not that close to a lot of my family members, but the few that I am so close with and I have a blast with, I am so blessed.
Yeah,
honestly.
That's true. Yeah.
And it is a little sad. I can count it on my fingers, but
family is a blessing regardless.
Yeah,
of
like
how many people
when we're together, I feel like it's a family. I can say I have a family, and even las que están en Mexico.
I can't relate with you guys though because to me, like this is where it comes from, like how we are different. Like, we're from the same place. I can't relate because my family is big, like from both sides, it's big, and
you don't share that relationship with those,
and I do have one cousin that tries to reach out, but I'm not there yet. But I think because I locked it away. And now I'm to the point where
you don't
it
feel
doesn't bother me.
And you're over. You're like, I'm sorry, I don't really need it.
Because I never grew up with having cousins.
Yeah.
Like
you have us, yes. I'm like, you have us.
Pero, definitely no. Pero cuando digo like, como primas hermanas, right?
Sí.
Even though we are, I loved you guys. Like, we were in the same streets.
Roaming the same streets.
I get like extended I get it.
Like like we didn't have them around, so for me it's like I knew they were my cousins, but like I don't have that relationship, so now it's like I see it in other people and I'm like, oh, that's so nice, but me, I don't wish it. I don't know. Like
you could say like blood is not really thicker than water.
Es como lo que dicen, no extrañas lo que no has tenido.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
I'll be okay with reaching out to my cousins or saying hi, which I have. Like once in a while, like I send a message or like that, right? But like hopefully, like my mindset changes.
In the future.
Yeah, because with my kids now, I'm like I like them to be around. Like when we have parties, like my kids like are there, like, and I like them to be around their tias,
and the little cousins,
immediate family.
So like I like that they have that, but for me, I can't relate. Like I can't, I don't know. Like,
but it's nice that now you have, like you said, now you have your own family, and now you can create like those.
That thing that I missed out. Well, I can say missed out, but I don't know if I missed out because
you're like I didn't really miss.
I don't know.
Like the lo que sé from the outside, I didn't want to be in there in the first place. It doesn't sound like I would want to be in it.
Yeah, and it's just so weird. Like, I'm happy how my life is. Like, I can't ask for more or less. Like, I think it's just good.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
we're wrapping it
that's
up.
our chisme
Of La Familia Peluche.
for sure.
real.
So, guys, send comments. Send us about your familia.
Yeah,
Do you
definitely.
relate? Do you not relate?
Do you have issues the same like we do?
Yeah, exactly.
Let us know.
Let us
Don't forget
know.
to please rate our podcast as well on Spotify.
Our Instagram.
Our Facebook.
Hey, and if you want to send anonymous message or story, go ahead and send it to our Gmail, which I'm pretty sure you guys know it. It's pretty much our title, readyornotlatinas@gmail.com.
Okay, guys, before I forget, we are officially on Apple Podcasts. Yay! Woo-hoo! So you guys can officially check us out on there. This was Joanna,
Karina,
Jessica,
and Yessie, and this is
Ready or Not, Latinas, here we come.